maybe into the yoga, Pilates, meditation. Born in New Zealand, raised in Australia.
And it's going to be tough for Metcalf because she has to stay on her toes and use her feet to circle around Johnson. But let's see if she's able to do that for 10 rounds.
She's used to being the taller fighter. You heard the nickname Chicken, which she got because of her legs. She was always told she had chicken legs. But what has made her is she's extremely tall for 118. River Meeks has been the bully here in the first minute. So much so, she's getting that warning.
Metcalf's got to continue to use that jab just like that. She has the height advantage and the reach advantage. So you don't want to stay on the inside against Johnson.
So Dina Thorson, who was going to be in this spot, had 2 of the bantamweight titles. Nikki Johnson back to Metcalf in the corner. And go right, that caught Metcalf on balance.
Some good strong shots by Johnson early.
Dina Thorson's pregnancy caused her to pull out of this fight. She will get an opportunity. She is ready to return to the ring. In the meantime, these are the 2 fighting for
There we go. Sit down here. Very good. Big breaths. Reduce the breath. Good. All right. Very good. Now, the job is working. But now we start bringing this up behind it, all right? You're going to start out bringing right hand behind it now. Okay? You throw it in last. So now you stay up, bring it up, right hand. That's going to let this go too. But step by step. Follow the system. Stop. Right hand in now. Okay? Jab here, but bring it over. How to bring it. If you're using the left hand, you have to follow it up. You have to. But she doesn't want, she's already feeling your punches. And now we've got to double it up. All right? Go again. Same thing.
Johnson's corner telling her to drop that right hand after the jabs. And her being the shorter fighter, she's got a double jab, triple jab to get on the inside and throw that straight right just like that.
So Nikki Johnson has found her success working behind the left jab. She did in round 1.
And also throwing the straight right to Metcalf's body is going to be very effective because that gets a fighter to fold and lean forward. Then you can land that overhand right or right hand at the top.
Nikki Johnson, 1 of her 2 losses came to Ellie Scott, who will lead off the big show when we go live on Netflix at the top of the hour. She just wasn't fast enough for Ellie Scotty, but I'm not sure who is. Left jab has been a problem here. Sharona Metcalf trying to work around it. In combination with the left hook.
Metcalf trying to work around it with her jab, but as she's turning out to her left, she's straight up, which is going to make it easier for Johnson to land that right hand over the top.
So what does she have to do instead of that?
So instead of moving out to the left straight up, you have to move out to the left and stay low and turn out quickly.
It's hard to stay low when your opponent is 3 inches smaller than you.
Yes, it's hard to stay low. That's something that you have to constantly be working on in the gym, working on in sparring. So Metcalf might not be used to that.
Metcalf won her version of the world title. We saw a lot of the stuff this week at press conferences and weigh-ins.
Listen, mamita, you gotta lead with that 2 sometimes. You gotta 2-1-2. 2-1-2. You hear me? Whenever she steps, you step. Don't let her in that close. That's what she's for, the back of the head. Okay? You lift her up, lead with that 2. Those 2 hook 2, she's fucking tired. The 2 hook 2 and the 2 1 2 are there. She steps, you step. Lift her ass up. Up jab and 2. That 2 there all day from every angle. You know that. It's you, baby. It's you, baby. It's you, baby. This is your house. Your house. Can't nobody take nothing from here. Let's go.
Again, round 3 with Metcalf still trying to figure out the puzzle. She said Shanika Johnson's tailor-made for me. So far, not so much.
Metcalf's trying what to do is to continue to stay on the outside, but use those long punches. Throw straight right hands down the middle. Jabs followed by the straight right hand. Even straight right hands followed by the hook.
Talked about the strong left jab of Shanika Johnson. Has been on display. And really, to your point, you said Sharetta Metcalf has been unable to throw hers because she's been pushed off balance.
Right, she's putting herself in a bad position, making herself off balance by moving with her back foot, turning with her back foot instead of stepping with the I'm sorry, she's moving to the left with her back foot only instead of stepping first with her front foot and then follow with the left foot.
And MVP side, Ebony Bridges this week. We talk about this division and the bantamweights, and actually if Johnson's starting to open up. Sharetta Metcalf is not used to being bullied. She is usually the more aggressive fighter.
And clinching on the inside is exactly what she has to do. If she gets trapped on the ropes and gets trapped on the inside, clinch, push Johnson back and get that space.
Told her her unusual backstory, and she started 2 and 3 as a professional.
10 seconds.
14 fights, all the way to a world title. 3-3.
5.
Set up. That's better than this. That's what I want to see. All right? That's what I want to see. All right? When you start letting this go, now you can start bringing this in. That's what we want now. System is on. All right? She's wearing down a little bit. She's starting to break. Now we got to start doing it like you did at the end of that round. Start letting them go. Let the hips turn a little bit. All right? But keep forward. She's sticking her head up in the air. You just cut the fucking distance and throw the right hand over her head right up there. Come on, go through the ball. Stay.
Craig Wilson says, turn your hips. She did here.
She sure did, and she threw that straight right hand followed by a jab, which didn't land. But I love how she followed up with the jab because sometimes against taller fighters, it's best to throw that straight right hand and follow up with the jab as they're leaning back and not expecting another punch.
Needless to say, Sharetta Metcalf has to change some things quickly. It is not changing as they both are tumbling to the ground. Saw Shanika Johnson has been a bully, and they are calling it a knockdown. And you see immediately by her reaction is that Sharetta Metcalf clearly thought they had tumbled to the floor together. And she was protesting instantly when it was being called a knockdown.
That wasn't a clean shot, but she did hold on, which, it made both of them lose their balance and fall forward.
Sharetta Metcalf was already losing this fight. A 10-8 round could be calamitous.
And holding on right after getting hit by a big shot is just her instinct to try to survive.
Shanika Johnson Making a pretty good case for taking fights on short notice in camp for too long. All right, Sean Whitlock, you watched it, you saw it. Was that a knockdown?
Sean, I believe that it was. Referee Charlie Fitch was determining that Sherelle Metcalf was going to go down to the canvas, and then Shanika Johnson tangled with her. Both fighters went down. New York does have instant replay. I believe this will be reviewed between rounds 4 and 5.
We'll get a better look at it, obviously, the other round.
10 seconds.
It doesn't matter the way Shanika Johnson is dominating the first 4. And I like that. And that one well with the legs of Jordan Metcalf. She is in deep trouble here late in the round. You cannot be safe.
Time.
All right, let's take a look first at what was called a knockdown. She clearly was going down, and then her instinct was to grab Shanika Johnson and pull her down with her.
Definitely going down by those overhand rights there. While moving backward because Metcalf's stance is a bit all over the place, so she's not strong in her stance. So when she gets hit with the shot, it definitely takes her back, and both her feet come together.
And this is the final segment, the final sequence of the round here. Shanika Johnson saying, well, just in case you don't want to give me a 10-8, I'm making it a 10-8. Scheduled for 10. Shanika Johnson looking to make it an early night.
And there's got to be an adjustment on Metcalf in the second half of this fight because as throughout the long, she's going to continue to get more fatigue and more affected by those overhand rights landing by Johnson.
See the overwhelming numbers. Shanika Johnson doesn't need to see those numbers. Shanika Metcalf doesn't need to see those numbers to know who's winning this fight. It's not her. Think about Shanika Johnson not being it. When this fight was announced with Metcalf and Dina Thorson, she was disappointed she wasn't in it. Amazing what happens when you answer the phone.
And the reason why Johnson is able to get through so easily and land those overhand rights is because Metcalf continues to break her stance. Both of her feet come together, which pushes her back even easier. And when you're landing powerful right hands, that's going to take you back.
Is it harder with her body shape to be stronger in your stance?
No, it shouldn't matter how tall or how short you are, how big or how skinny you are. If you have a strong stance and a good stance, you have a strong stance.
High guard from Shanika Johnson, and she explodes out of it, and another right with Metcalf, and she's in some trouble here.
Ten seconds.
And Shanika Johnson going for that stop, and you can tell that she wants it.
She wants to stop it. She wants to put it.
Time.
Undisputed world title.
Very good. That's a little restaurant for it. Okay? I want to see you now. Stop the system a little bit sooner. Come with that right now a little bit sooner. Don't wait, man. Let's get her early. She's fucked, man. She's got nothing left. You got gas to days. We know that. You worked too hard for this.
He's not wrong. That was almost a forearm. That set up the big shot for Shanika Johnson.
That little push here gave her that space, that little push with the elbow.
The eyes tell the story there.
Johnson coming down the start of this round, double jabbing, triple jabbing to make her way in to land that overhand right.
The corner pleading with Sharetta Metcalf to lead with the right hand.
And Metcalf throws a nice right hand from the outside, but as soon as she throws it, whether she lands it or not, that stance breaks.
Where's the two? Where's the combination? Where's the two? Where's the two?
Needs to continue to throw that 1-2 just like that, just like the corner's telling you.
Shanika Johnson picked off 2 Metcalf punches, then landed that overhand right. This has been a very impressive performance. Using the body shot to set up the right. Metcalf is wobbling here. She's already been knocked down, and the math is very much against her here through 6 rounds.
The corner's telling her to be first. She's got to throw those quick punches down the middle and get right out. Circle right out. Circle to the right, not to the left, because the left is putting her in a bad position.
You said that very early in this fight, and it has come to fruition.
10 seconds.
Even jabs are getting through here. One-sided, undisputed world title fight for 6.
Time.
Sit down. She's waiting for you, Jam. And then she throws her right hand on top of it. You got to leave. I got you. I got you. I need you to put a wall right there. So how you feeling? Okay, great. I need you to leave with this too. She's finding this gap. I need you to leave with this too. You hear me?
There's that double jab from Johnson with the overhand right up top, which is what her team has been telling her to do. Starting with the body there and coming over the top with an overhand right, both overhand rights landing flush.
A lot of smiles in that corner, a lot of easygoing conversation. When Sharetta Metcalf went to her corner, the first thing you saw, when you see your team almost shrugging their shoulders, that's not a good sign.
Not a good sign. She's gonna keep trying, just showing tremendous heart.
It's been through too much to get here. It's the impossible story of Sharetta Metcalf to become a world champion. It's before her 40th birthday.
Starting in the sports away from Metcalf, that's where fundamentals come in, such as her footwork that I keep mentioning. It's something that should be taught first, no matter what the age, whether you're starting as a young kid, as a teenager, or as an adult.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say fighting in nightclubs is not where you're going to get your best fundamentals.
Definitely not.
Stop!
Head flash. Every time they start from center, Shanika Johnson has just been quicker and on point.
Quicker on point and just able to push her into the ropes and get her into the ropes easily because of Metcalf's stance that continues to keep breaking.
Bigger, stronger, faster.
Seconds.
Corner pleading for Sharetta Metcalf, but time is growing short.
Time.
You're almost there. Let's go, though. Give me a couple big ones to start. All right? What I want to see. You're starting to get there. She's tying you up more. Get out of there. Make it hard for her. You're not tired, man. Come on. You can fight in there, man. He's letting you go. You can fight in there. Hit her. Bump her off. Do what you got to do. She doesn't like it. She wants that. You give her a rest. Stay on system when you get there. Don't let her tie you up.
You're on the inside. Throw that fucking left hook.
It fucking lands.
Just keep winging it.
Alright? Give me that. Please. Believe in you, mate. Let's go. Alright? Off system. Get
Earlier
there.
this week, Jason Panera and Jake Paul announced a
Let's go.
$250,000 performance bonus for Fighter Performance of the Night. Them two will begin the night with a knockout. Shanika Johnson is becoming the leader in the clubhouse here with this. 6 weeks ago, thought she'd be sitting in the crowd tonight.
Okay. Over
Now it could be 6 minutes away from becoming the undisputed champion of the world. Overhand left, snaps the head, draws the oohs and ahs.
Johnson's corner now telling her to throw a left hook up top. Double it, triple it.
Doesn't feel that Sharona Metcalf has won a round of this fight. She's also got knocked down in round 4. Did a good job to not get knocked down in round 5.
Hasn't won around, but has been showing just tremendous heart and courage to keep fighting and keep fighting.
Watch her stand in front of Shanika Johnson. You appreciate her journey to get here. Dedication to her sons. The lesson of this night is don't ever doubt a single mother, because one very nearly walked into the ring tonight with a chance to become the champion of it.
Especially when he started fighting.
In her 30s.
Some nice jabs there by Johnson.
Was writing her own story. It is almost impossible to believe that this is a short camp, short notice fight. Watching how polished and prepared she looks.
Yeah, so as I said, Johnson's the type of fighter that stays in the gym. She loves boxing.
10 seconds.
Loves working out. That's her passion. You can see it tonight.
What's that they say? You don't have to get in shape if you stay.
Big breaths, alright? Give me big breaths. Alright, 4 minutes to go. Alright? You gotta give me 4 minutes of work. Not crazy. Give me the system. Give me the left hook now. Give me the bowler. Give me the shot.
This has been the story through 8 rounds. Shots like this.
We see Johnson crowding on the inside, coming up top with that left hook. Throwing that straight right, followed by the jab, which landed flush, which is the punch I was talking about earlier that Johnson had missed. But now, as Metcalf is getting more fatigued, she's able to land that jab right after the right
Do what
hand.
you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
I am great. Why y'all doing like this? I don't like how she's reacting to the punches. How am I reacting? I'm like her legs up. I'm stopping.
No!